What's up, everybody? Mr. Dude here, and welcome to my Giants FS17 forum overview. So basically, we're just reviewing some of the posts that have been on the forum since about the end of July up to this point. So it's been about 2 months, and we've kind of gotten some things here. So throughout August and September, and we are at the end of September. So I just want to go ahead and take some time and go over some of the things that are basically being put out by Giants in regards to FS17. So if you're like me, you're very excited for the new game to come out, and this is a very good place to find information regarding the upcoming game. So if you look here, it talks about some of the screenshots that they went ahead and released for the game at this point. This was as of July 28th. They went ahead and posted some stuff, and so you can kind of see, you know, like for example, this Volta tractor with this Joskin. That's an animal hauling trailer, and it looks like a drop point for dropping off your animals. Also, you can kind of see pretty good. Basically, here's the map. So you can kind of see the Goldcrest Valley map. Talk about, you see the river here that runs through, and then there's a lake, if you will, and then kind of a continuation of a river here, and that's either a dam or a waterfall. And then you've kind of got some little ponds and bodies of water. You can also see in the northeast here, you've got some darker shaded areas. That seems to me that's going to be like forestry. Same thing over here in the middle of the map, and then mid-eastern part, and then a couple areas here on the south edge of the map. The town looks to be a pretty good size, and it's pretty much bordered by mountains. So if you kind of look at the terrain, it seems to me like it's just going to be bordered by mountains to kind of keep you in the map. And then this looks to here, I don't know if that's a tunnel or what that is on that dead-end road. The main highway that goes through here, it's, you know, pretty good size. Seems to be like, it looks almost like it's a 4-lane highway. So it looks to be a pretty good size map. I haven't seen anything from farming from Giants about whether or not there's going to be more than one map. They've only discussed Goldcrest Valley at this point. So these forum posts have all the trailers, all the fact sheets and stuff like that. If you want to know some of the stuff specific to the fact sheets, I will be putting out videos on those fact sheets as well. So yeah, what I did want to go in detail is some of the known features as put out by Giants in FS17. There are some rumors out there as to this and that or whatever, and this kind of serves to dispel some of the things, and it's basically Giants saying, hey, here are the things that we are implementing into this upcoming installment of FS17. So first things first, there's going to be new crops, obviously, and everybody knows that's pretty much common knowledge. You're going to have sunflowers and soybeans. You're also going to be able to plant some oilseed radish, which is going to increase your yield by 30%. Also, there's a new fertilizing system, and you can increase your yield by 30%. But they did nerf the yields down from FS15, so we'll see how that works out. When the time comes and we start to experiment with yields and stuff like that, we're going to go ahead and do this. There is going to be some plowing required. After 3 harvests, you're going to have to plow the field, otherwise you're going to reduce your yield by a bit. Also, the grass is now kind of like a crop, if you will. So basically, you're going to be able to do things with some helpers because of the way the game is interpreting grass. And the Lizard R5000 roller is basically meant to kind of clean up fields. You know, if you're going through and like trying to connect fields or draw fields or whatever, this is basically something that you would use to delete it. So basically, if you have a multiplayer server that you're running, you probably don't want to go ahead and buy this piece of equipment. Helpers apparently are supposedly going to be a bit smarter, and they're going to be able to reverse and avoid static objects as well as avoid the AI traffic, which is pretty cool. On hard mode, they will use diesel seeds, fertilizer, and such. So basically, that's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit more functional out of the box instead of having to get some mods to kind of enhance those things. Physical material integration. Basically what this means is that the stuff is going to be in the world, so if you dump wood chips on the ground, they're just not going to disappear. They're going to be on the ground. You're probably going to have to clean them up, so that's pretty cool. That'll be something that'll be something interesting to see how that works. Extendable silos and placeables to customize your farm. I am very big into being able to kind of build up the actual facilities. Like, let me do more with my money. If I'm earning all of this money, if I'm going through and doing stuff, I want to be able to expand my farm and do things on it. Add more buildings and such. So basically, you're going to be able to buy a workshop. You're also going to be able to extend your silos so that you can increase your storage. That's pretty cool. That's one of the features in Farm Expert that I liked, even though I'm not very keen on Farm Expert, but at least they did that in Farm Expert. The economy is supposed to be a bit better than what it was. They did nerf the silage down because you could basically make a lot of money doing silage rather quickly with really if you just one time I played FS15 on hard, started a game, sold all my equipment, bought and basically kept a trailer, got a forage wagon, the small JCB Bobcat looking thing with the front loader bucket, and then and a couple mowers, and basically mowed the fields, harvested it a couple times, and then I was making money pretty quick. And then after that, I was making so much money so quick I didn't know what to do with it, and that literally took me less than 5 days. So yeah, you should probably do something to kind of keep people engaged in the game. So that's pretty cool. The mission system is pretty cool. You're going to see crops growing, although you're not going to see a bunch of equipment in the fields. Obviously, that would just crush your game's performance if you had vehicles all over the map doing all kinds of things all the time. But basically, you're going to see crops in the fields. You're going to be able to hit the field and say, hey, can I work it? And it's going to be depending on the stage of production that the crop is in. So for example, if they just planted, be like, hey, you need to come through and fertilize, and we'll pay you X amount of dollars. Well, then that's good. That's a good way to kind of try all the different fertilizers and slurry tanks and all this other stuff, harvesters and the such. And then when you can afford it and buy your own stuff, then you know what you want to buy. So that's pretty cool. Animals. Chickens are just going to be there. They're no longer basically you can buy more chickens or less chickens. You're just going to have chickens. Pigs, sheep, and cows are going to be bought and transported. And you can pigs basically reproduce the fastest as long as you increase their productivity, because that's basically what they do. You buy pigs, you reproduce them, you sell them off. And then obviously you got to water them, you got to put bedding on them, and then grass or hay, and then you can kind of give them some nice feed to kind of boost their production and max out the production. Various other features. You're going to be able to be a male or female farmer. There's tie downs on all the trailers so that you can basically strap down bales, wood, or whatever the case may be, which is great because I got tired of my stuff falling off the trailer. Small physical objects can all be picked up now, so you can pick up little wood scraps, put in the chipper, all the way up to whatever. So that's going to be cool. You could drive trains, and one selling point is exclusive for trains. So basically, there's probably going to be a place where you can sell bulk crops and really make a lot of money, and that train sell point basically forces you to use the train to do that. Internet radio streaming or other music can be played through your vehicle's radio. It does have track IR support. Those yellow and black striped trigger markings on the ground, basically, if you know where the stuff is, you're going to be able to make those go away. That way, if you don't need them, then you don't have all these boxes all over the place. So it just kind of makes it a bit more immersive. We got some advanced guys out there that just really like to take it to the next level. Minimap could be basically, you can make it disappear, make it big, do whatever you need to do with that. The vehicle camera's position, save, and the AI traffic works in multiplayer. If you choose to have your AI traffic turned on, you can obviously, according to this, turn it off. So those are basically a lot of the features in there. There are some more, like I said, all the fact sheets. There's 13 fact sheets currently, and they just released a trailer here at the end of September that talks about the railroad or that shows the railroad and kind of how it works within FS17. So all of those things are very, very, very exciting. So if you're a big fan of Farming Simulator and you're looking forward to the game, I am looking forward to it as well. There's videos about the fact sheets on the channel, so if you want to know some of the specific equipment that's going to be on it within FS17, obviously there's going to be some stuff that comes back, and there's a lot of new stuff there. I think it's something like 240 pieces of equipment, crap ton of brands, and then as we get closer, we'll see more news about maps and the such. But it looks to be very, very promising. I know that I will be playing this as soon as it comes out, and I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you're somebody that's very much like me that's also going to be playing it. So I do appreciate your time with me today in learning about what the forum could basically help you find out about the game. If you want more Farming Simulator 17 information, or information about upcoming sim games and some let's plays and some tutorials about the this and the that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate it. If the video served you well and gave you enough information, please go ahead and hit the like button. I'd like to see your comments below about the upcoming features in FS17 or any other things that you feel you want to go ahead and voice your opinion about, because that's what the internet's for. So thank you once again, and we'll catch you next time.